Hey, we're here again.
Are
Grappling
we?
Dads. Doing stuff and things, talking about jiu-jitsu-y stuff.
Are we?
Paul here.
No, I'm Kip.
Yeah. So this is going to be a different one.
A little bit.
A little bit different.
A little bit.
You know, it's come up with, I think, every jiu-jitsu person ever. It was going to be something different. Matter of fact, it was going to be about dealing with injuries in BJJ based on an email we have from a fellow grappler.
His name's Dalton?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
hey, Dalton.
Sorry,
we're
bro.
going to get to you.
It'll be next week. So if you tune in next week, it's going to be all about you, brother.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Not now.
No.
We'll blame it on Kroyler.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Way to fucking go,
yeah,
Kroyler.
Jesus,
all taking vacation
I
and
know,
shit. Having a birthday and thinking he needs fucking time.
Right. Yeah, leaves his job for a week and you come back and it's magically all screwed up.
Fuck.
Ugh. Yeah, well.
Complaints.
Yeah, I know. Still his fault.
Yeah, totally.
So what we had to do is go to the archives of Jiu Jitsu Times. And by archives, I mean it just happened to pop up on my screen today and I went, that's actually pretty
It's so
good.
funny, the shit that pops up on your screen, because I follow them too. I don't see that shit. You always send it to me, I'm like, where the fuck that come from?
No kidding.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah. I do enjoy shitting on their articles.
Fuck yeah. I tried to reach out to them before. Fuck them. Never reached back.
Oh, rude.
Yeah.
Actually,
all I wanted to do was get the okay that we were talking about them. Didn't get that and nothing.
Well,
got the middle finger back.
I'll keep that in mind as I read this article.
Yeah. Just read it
as they help us out
with a little slight.
You're right.
The whole way through.
Yeah, I'm going to be out.
Are we gonna do sponsors at all?
Well, I'm going to tell them what it's about. And
okay.
Then we're going to do something.
Okay, that's better.
So the article is titled "The Importance of Communication and Consent Between BJJ People and Untrained People." Now, this can cover a lot of things, but mostly it's like Thanksgiving and your uncle comes over and you both have a couple beers and you're like, guess what I learned? I learned this thing called a rear naked choke. You need to feel it. But first,
you need to feel it.
Go, Kip, go.
It's totally a thing. Oh, I killed Uncle Fred. Top Mount Apparel is our number one. He's been around the second longest. Right? Yeah, second longest. We actually met him through another sponsor. But it's Al from Top Mount. He's the only person on the team. Nobody else exists.
Just Al.
Just Al.
That's because he got that purple belt and now he's special.
He doesn't care anymore. But check them out. They got some great gear. Great, they got, I think it's Autism Awareness Month. Somewhere around now.
Nice.
And he's got a great shirt that's Grappling with Autism, goes towards a great cause.
That is so cool.
It's a great design. I like it. It's got the puzzle pieces, of course, that has to do with autism.
I hear a lot of positive things about jiu-jitsu with autism.
Oh, I've heard great things.
Yeah,
I've read an article. Someone made me read it.
Holy crap.
Pretty sure it was you.
Yep, I probably did that.
I actually read that one. That one I actually read was interesting.
The one you've read.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like the title.
Read?
Read?
Yeah, I think
I want to say read and read.
Yeah, you went both ways and neither one worked.
See, I'm not even reading right now. I'm still screwing it up.
Oh, no, that's his brain.
It's my jam. Right? It's not my fault.
Brain, people.
It's not that I can't read. It's that I can't talk.
Yeah, you're talking to two really broken people.
Yeah.
Brains all the way down to our toes.
It's a real issue.
But check him out, topmountapparel.com. On Instagram, you can give him a follow. He does stuff on Twitter, which we don't. He also he also does things on the Facebook. So he does things like regardless movement. So he do things no matter what. He's got proud white belt BJJ.
I like his regardless movement, especially for people like us. We're
doing this show regardless of making a dime.
Right. That's a really good point. But you know what I mean? We're broken in so many ways.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's dealing with something.
Oh, dude, we always, both of us have plenty of excuses not to show up for our jiu-jitsu. And it's not just jiu-jitsu. Like, he will scream at us if we didn't say that. It's not just about jiu-jitsu, but Paul and I only take it as jiu-jitsu.
That's what we do.
Yeah. So
kind of a show about jiu-jitsu.
But it's but Al does great stuff. Go check that out. Check out Grappler Nation. That dude's kind of a tool. But you check him on Instagram, Grappler Nation. I think it's Grappling or something like that. Whatever. He's a cop that knocks people out. It's cool.
Stop resisting.
I just love making fun of him. He's going to kick my ass next time I see him.
I can't wait.
Because I'm really good on my feet.
Yeah, right?
It's going to go well.
We're just going to throw on some boxing gloves.
Yeah, I do. Hey, I can box. He's got a pound or two on me.
A little bit.
That's going to hurt. Anyways, but yeah, definitely check him out. GD Tenet, check out, save yourself a few dollars.
He's got even more pounds now. You just lost 10 pounds?
Yeah, he
20 pounds?
did, dude. He's killing it.
No,
Me.
you.
Oh, yeah, me.
I'm talking about you.
That's what I meant to say, but I said he. Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I lost 10 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah. I figured I should get in shape before they cut into me.
Do you hear feedback?
That would be from upstairs.
You sure?
Pretty sure, sir.
Huh. You want to pause this a minute? Is it upstairs? Is it in there?
Yep.
Oh, well, crap. No, it's just not a mic's.
All right, shit, now I have to edit. I don't know how to edit that. Fuck.
We're going to keep it in.
It's totally going to stay in now. I could edit it, but...
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
God darn
you know
it,
what
Paul.
you're getting. This is an amateur podcast.
It is not. We're professional.
We're under the amateur podcast
That's
title,
true. We're
so-
ranked up there, man. We're in the top 26.
Nice.
I wish it was 25. It sounds better.
Yeah, we hit, 6 once?
Yeah, we've hit 3.
Even better.
Yeah, we've hit 3 before, but I like this now. Makes me feel better because we're well established and we're still ranked we're top 26 in sports and rec. Dude, there's thousands of fucking podcasts that people
about everything
hate.
like golf, football.
Yeah, we're the top ranked
other sports with balls.
right now. We're the top ranked jiu-jitsu in our
Oh wow, are we above?
Yeah, but I don't know where he went. He might just be because he has hundreds of thousands of listeners.
Oh yeah, he just went over to pro.
I think it's on growth, and he's fucking huge. So it's like, well, whatever. Grappling Central's awesome.
Yeah.
It's because BJJ Brick's like 25 spots behind us.
Nice.
Great Northeast podcast keeps falling off the list. Sorry, guys.
Hey, congrats on your black belt, though.
I
homie.
know.
Yeah.
They don't listen. Actually,
well,
some of them do.
Some of them do. He might eventually.
If you guys see George, tell him congratulations.
Good job, George.
And if I see him, I'm stealing the belt and running away.
Oh, yeah, it's mine now. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to frame it.
I'm going to put my hand out, and I'm just going to hold him away. He's a small man.
He's a very tiny
But if
fella.
he gets a hold of you, you're fucked.
Yeah. Don't let him touch you, really.
Do not let him touch you. But, check out the Great Northeast podcast. Make them catch up.
Yeah.
They won't. Yeah, but it's okay. But next sponsor up is Tap Tape. Probably our favorite sponsor, to be honest with you. I really like Mike. He's a great guy. He's actually going to help Mel out because Mel's moving down towards him.
Oh.
Or up, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Or around. And no, he's actually working on putting a different amount of adhesive on the death grip, try to get that to hold on a little bit better, which is ridiculous because it already holds on wonderfully.
I already like it.
So he's got a bunch of different sizes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy. You want to step on my fucking reed?
I'm going to step on it. Yes, everybody's complaint with every tape is that it comes off. Well, you're grappling. Like any tape.
It's any tape. I don't care what it is. Dude, okay, if you don't believe us, grab some duct tape, put that shit on tight as hell on your hand, and see if it doesn't come off. Guess what? That shit will come off too. And that shit can hold up a car.
True.
So...
as a kid, it put my whole car together.
Yeah. It held my car together. That's for damn sure. Oh, the muffler's leaking.
Duct tape.
And also, we have a ringing endorsement from Black Belt on that. Got numerous different pictures of usages for Tap Tape from Paul Elliott, ranging from things like, hey,
iPhone is broke.
my phone is my
tablet or
no,
whatever
it was his computer's earphone, so he taped the earphone in there with Tap Tape. Really glad we gave him the samples. And
he got blisters on the bottom of his feet.
So he taped the shit out of those. When he was in Mexico.
Luggage fell apart, so he fixed his luggage with it.
Yeah. I think he had a minor thumb injury, or his wife did, and they taped it. I think they taped a Band-Aid to it or something, rather than just using Tap Tape. So, yeah, he loves it. I don't know if he's used it for jiu-jitsu yet, but, overall function, he loves it. So, yeah, check it out on Amazon. Leave a review when you get it. You will love it. We have plenty of reviews on us that say they've used our tape. It's not our tape, but they do say used our tape, which is weird.
One review is they like the show because they learned about Tap Tape.
Yeah, it made me feel a little worse.
Yeah, a little bit.
Worse.
Well, I'll take what I can get, to be honest with you.
For sure. So, but definitely check them out. If you had a website, I'll give it to you, but it just takes you to a homepage.
Oh,
boom.
Mike. You got one job.
And he doesn't really need one. If you go to like Monkey Tape, their fucking tape's terrible. And their website's fucking terrible. So I can tell you from experience, Monkey Tape sucks.
Yep.
So I don't care if they want to sponsor us, I wouldn't take it. Because guess what? That fucking shit came right off my damn hand.
So we can't do it.
I bought it before I knew about it, and I'm like, this is fucking terrible. It lasted a third of the class. pretty much through warm-ups. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Good looking
tap
out.
tape, get it. Lastly, and least importantly, is Chad Pomeroy at Black Line Jiu Jitsu, where we trained.
Come visit. Beat us up.
Yeah, come check us out. Chad would love to charge you money to come see
at
us.
me, bro, as they say.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm still semi-rolling when I'm there, but if you say you're going to be there, I'll show up and you can beat me up.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm good. I have to go in for a second opinion on my neck, so I got time.
Nice.
And so just check us out in Byron. Where was it? I guess it's Byron Center. Caledonia. I don't know.
Yeah,
Grand Rapids, Michigan. We'll go with. I think
it's fine. Black Line. Look at
Black Line Jiu Jitsu. Check us out.
There's not
it's
many
awesome.
out there in Michigan.
Michigan, no. But come check us out. And yeah.
And this episode
something.
is not brought to you by Kroyler Gracie.
No, he
as he is too, air quotes, busy at air quotes work to do one. So,
yeah, definitely air quotes work.
Yeah.
Still love that dude, though.
I mean, he's okay.
He's all right.
I'm just jealous of his last vacation down in BJJ Paradise.
You need to let that shit go.
I can't do it. It was too pretty.
I mean, like, Ben was there.
Be what I did.
Ben looks ugly. So sorry, Ben. Love
how
you.
Dare you?
Just kidding. I love Ben.
How dare you not be prettier?
Ben's my favorite human. He's awesome.
He is pretty fun.
Made of Gumby.
Yeah, a little bit. I rolled with him last night.
Fucking
It was
amazing.
fun. Had a good time.
Yeah, I was stuck in fucking traffic.
Ooh, super fun.
With a 4-year-old that goes, I gotta pee. Oh no!
This is gonna be an issue.
And and what solved it was I had a bowl left over from lunch.
Oh Jesus!
And I go, you want to pee in this? And she goes, no. I'm like,
you're gonna have to hold
better
it.
Not pee then. Worked out well.
Perfect.
Parent of year.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, read this goofy article.
All righty. Let's see. The importance of communication and consent between BJJ people and untrained people. A thread in the relationship/advice subreddit has Jiu-Jitsu's corner of the internet abuzz. The whole story can be read here. Not for you. But the abbreviation version is this. A guy who doesn't train BJJ and his girlfriend who has trained BJJ for about 5 years were play wrestling. She put him in a headlock and applied the choke enough for him to tap out, at which point she released the choke. A headlock's not really a choke, so I'm going to assume it was something different, but I'll move on.
Bulldog choke.
Hey, there you go. I mean,
it's there.
I mean, if you don't know any better, you could tap to a headlock, I suppose.
Bulldog choke.
We'll call it a bulldog choke.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's what they meant.
Yeah, that's what we'll go with.
Yeah, yes. I like it.
Come on, Jiu Jitsu Times. What's up, headlock?
Yeah, reach out to him, bro. Or whoever wrote this. At which point, she released the choke. The man was upset at his girlfriend. And it seemed that the situation uncovered a deeper issue about him feeling weak and vulnerable in a situation that, had it been in a less playful context, could have rendered him injured or worse. So only reading that part, I'm like, bro. It's like, you can't.
Bro.
You can't. You need to grow up.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that.
A well-trained person just beat your ass.
Like,
fucking what?
Why?
Oh, God.
What do you think is going to happen? Like, she's been training how to kill people for 5 years.
Yeah, you're going to be good, dude. Seriously, you're bigger than her.
If your man-card
ego
is going to get in the way of that kind of relationship, then you need to for sure grow up and get over that.
Oh, yeah.
Get over yourself.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
However, like, these types of situations come up a bunch. It has for me, I allegedly
this did not actually happen.
Probably didn't happen. Choked out that nice young man at work.
Yeah, that fell into some shit.
Yeah, it was
allegedly.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you should feel this. It's great. No, that's it didn't happen. But if it did, I'd feel bad.
Yeah,
forever.
Yeah, or I wouldn't have semi-choked somebody so they saw stars.
Yep.
I wasn't trying. But they just aren't used to it.
Right. So usually newer people fall prey to this. Like, once you've been doing jiu-jitsu for a while, you don't care. But when it's like new magic trick, you're like, oh my God, look what I can do.
Oh yeah.
And you want to show
it's
everybody.
Your new toy.
Yeah. You want to feel like you have the power. You want to feel like you're magic. So you want to test it on, well, not really test it, but show it to people.
Yeah, you want to show other people.
Yeah, that might not understand what you're doing and what it feels like. Well,
even if they ask, that's my favorite one, because they all ask. They're like, yeah, what are you doing, that karate shit? No, it's fucking jiu-jitsu.
That's when you punch them in the neck.
Yeah, you go, no, that's when you choke them and go, is that fucking karate?
Does it feel like karate to you, bruh?
Yeah. Did you get punched in the face once?
Nope.
Could have, though, because you were at my mercy. But anyways, yeah. But they all like, oh, let me feel that. Dude, it looks like they hold out pretty long in the UFC. Oh, do they?
Oh, really?
Ah, okay. Think you can?
Yeah.
But they do. They want, let me check it out. No, dude. It sucks really, really quickly.
Yeah.
Like, quickly.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Done correctly. Paul Elliott did that to me. He's like, hey, watch this. And one arm choked me.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's just hurt so
quickly.
Much, so quick.
Yeah, it's just like, and to the point where you don't have time to tap. The person, you just got to hope that person's just like, see that hurt and let go.
Yeah.
See, there it is, let go.
But when homeboys and homegirls aren't used to that, it's so much worse.
Well, try to remember back when you started and you got your first, like, one of the first things you learn is a cross collar choke, right?
Yep.
First thing you're in white belt class, you learn the cross collar choke. Even as kids learn that one. Some lead it to an arm bar and just fuck people up in Australia, but whatever. He did it again, by the way. He won again.
Yeah, I seen that.
He's a little bastard.
Wow. Dude's legit.
Hell yeah, he is. God.
I showed my wife. He was like, look how much better this kid is than me.
I know. He's
look at
super
this.
better than me.
She's like, yeah, you're right.
You suck.
Yeah, he's way better than you.
Sorry, that's one of our listeners' kids. And semi-listener when we don't swear, so not very often. And but yeah, so you learn that. Try to remember back when that first cross collar hit, and you started coughing like you've been smoking for 30 years. Mm-hmm. It sucked. Remember that? Try to remember, and you were expecting it. You're like, oh, I'm learning this.
Yeah, so they talk about consent in this. Like, you went to some place to have this done to you.
Yes, you made that choice.
Your drunk uncle probably doesn't want to feel that.
Uncle Fred, you want to feel it? Oh.
Yeah, dude, you got to try this. I'm like, no, I don't want to try it. No, you have to. I'm going to make you try it.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit. All the while, on the last podcast, we talked about how I did this to my brother.
Yeah, you did. Fucking your brother up. Yeah. That was mean.
So
he made a lot of mistakes, by the way, in the video. I was pissed.
It was fun.
Fucking layman's.
Well, you know, it's funny because he's his. So my brother.
He's a strong fucker, though. He was pushing you straight backwards.
Dude, my brother is huge compared to me.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's a big
dude compared to you.
So I'm trying to be nice and just show him the move, and like, because he doesn't understand, he hasn't done jiu-jitsu. Yeah. He's just, he overfights back.
Oh, dude, he was pushing hard.
So then it makes me like fight harder than because I just want to show him something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, yeah. So then he gives me everything he has. I'm like, God damn it, now.
Now I have to show you.
So and it's one of those things where because what this article's talking about, like, I understand it. Like, I don't want to hurt him and discourage him from doing it if he ever wants to. But I have to show him that it is in fact effective at the same time.
It's a catch-22.
It's a fine line. It's a really fine line. So I'm like, I'm going to fuck you up in the nicest, most gentlest way possible.
It's so, but see, he was pushing. He's got some long-ass arms.
Oh, yeah.
He was shoving you, because Paul was basically in side control, and he was pushing so hard to your like neck. I'm like, oh, bro, he's going to break your arms. I'm like, oh, it's his brother. He's going to hurt your arms.
Yeah. And again, I try, it's funny because after I got done, I won clearly, but I tried to do it so smooth and soft and gentle. And then I explained to him that I was trying to be very, very nice. And he's looking at me like,
that's nice.
That's nice. Like, you weren't trying.
Watch the video where my expression doesn't change at all. It's like, whatever, doing the shit. He's shoving his ass off, and you're just like, yep, that's what all white belts do. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. So what if you do it long enough, you can do that. But a lot of white belts with a couple stripes want to do that to their brother,
Yeah.
And if I was a 2-stripe white belt trying to show my brother the same thing, it would have just been a fight.
Yeah, it just would have been wrestling and probably eye gouging at some point.
My point is, it wouldn't have ended up well at all. No. And it would have started out as, hey, I just want to show you a couple things, and I think it would have went really poorly if I didn't have a certain level of skill.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
Keep that in mind as you want to show your friends and family members and spouses what you learned in jiu-jitsu, because they don't understand what it is, and they might want to test or fight back, or just they don't get it.
Or a new solution. don't hang out with anybody that does jiu-jitsu.
That's
pretty much where I'm at.
Yeah, that's pretty. Do you have any non-jiu-jitsu friends anymore?
Yeah, I do.
You really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like one?
No, I got a few actually. Yeah, they were texting me.
Yeah.
Just actually recently, today, one of them.
Let me ask, have you choked him yet?
No, he does martial arts.
He does martial arts and you haven't choked him.
No.
This is weird to me.
I should. He's super tall. And if he kicks me, it'll fucking hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's why you got to do what I do. Lay down. I want to show you something.
Get to my height and we'll be fine. Come here.
Exactly.
Come here.
Like, we can't start standing. Like, even in a jiu-jitsu match, I'm not going to start standing. I'm going to lay my old ass down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
But scooting, you know.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
We've read like none of this.
Both the normal online community and the BJJ community have weighed in on this quite a bit. The original post now has over 1,600 comments. Damn. With many of them offering vastly different perspectives. There's a lot to unpack in the post, but the big takeaway from the responses is a reminder that the way we, as martial artists, see certain events far differently than the rest of the world. Yeah, basically what we were getting at. They just don't see things the same way we do. Like, yeah. For us, everything is normal. It's not normal. Pro tip.
Hence, when you're, in a semi-public gym and people can walk in front of it, you get the fucking craziest looks from people. Yeah, it's because what we're doing is a little abnormal.
Yeah, when they look in like slack-jawed, like, why are they doing murder?
Why are they sweating and just rolling around trying to kill each other? It's super weird.
This looks awful. My first reaction to the post, like many others in the BJJ community, commenting on the related thread on their RBJJ subreddit, was that the boyfriend was being a bit ridiculous. I went farther than a bit. I thought totally ridiculous.
Oh, I went with bitch move.
Yeah, I went with suck it up, move. Buttercup. But, they were playing around, and his girlfriend let go of the choke when he tapped. So what's the big deal? From the way those comments were going, I thought these people would probably advocate that both my partner and I call the cops on each other for the extent to which we take our play wrestling. Yeah, so the majority of the world, it's a lack of understanding. Yeah. Like, if you haven't done it, we can't explain it to you. It's like falling in love, right? If you haven't ever felt it, then I can't explain to you what it feels like. No. It's similar in that regard.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Stupid analogy. Yeah. But the best one I can come up with right off the top of my head.
Well, you want to know what? As your analogies go, a lot better.
Nice. Better. I'm working on them.
I liked it.
I should write them down.
No, you shouldn't.
No, keep coming up with them off the cuff.
Yeah, if you write them down, they might make sense. We don't want those.
No, we don't need that. All right. But then there's the difference. My partner and I both train. We both know when we're in trouble and when we can work our way out of a submission. We've both been choked and armbarred and heel hooked plenty. So when our play wrestling ends with one of us giving the other the middle finger from inside a triangle, it's still fun.
Oh, that's what Paul and I do anyways.
That's kind of our jam. But you get it. You understand. Like, you're trying to cut off the blood flow to my brain, and I'm giving you the finger until the last moment.
Oh, until I literally can't do it anymore.
Yeah, and if I just pass out, you'll let go and laugh at me, like, and everything's fine. It's jovial, if you will.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. All right. Think about the first time you ever trained, though. For many people, going from, what is this person doing, to, oh shit, I can't breathe, is at least a little bit scary. It exposes your vulnerability and fragility as a sentient pile of bones and flesh. It makes you realize that all it takes to effectively end your life or send you to the hospital is a little more knowledge than you currently have. That is so true. Yeah. It's funny how it seems like a physical discrepancy between you and everybody that knows shit. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
it's so vast.
So when you first start, like, people they feel like magicians. You're like, how? Because you got your UFC, you've seen that, and you're like, oh yeah, I've seen that. And before maybe you started, maybe you watch a video or two.
Yeah, you wrestled with your brothers.
Yeah, you wrestled with your brothers. Oh yeah, I'm good. Me and my buddies do this.
Your friends used to wrestle.
And next thing you know, it's like, oh, it's not like that at all. And then now I'm getting choked, and I have no clue how. Like, not choked. Like, everyone's like, oh, I got choked. That makes sense. Rear naked choke looks like it makes sense. Cross-collar choke doesn't look like it's anything. You're like, what the fuck are you doing with your...
Right. Yeah.
Baseball choke? What the fuck is that? You know?
Right.
It's like, what are you doing? Oh, my God, that hurts.
Bread and butter choke? I don't understand.
Yeah, what? Huh? Yeah. So it's all these terminologies of these simple... What is to us now, it's simple cutting off either blood or air makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not to them.
No.
They just saw a choke on TV once. Were like, yeah, that dude took like 30 seconds to tap out. Yeah, no. Yeah.
If you if you go to a jiu-jitsu school, the chances are really, really good. You have a very good fundamental understanding of what's going to happen to you. Mm-hmm. Even though you know when you roll, it might still be surprising, but it's not like you're gonna panic as much as if your sibling or spouse.
And that's what I'm saying is you chose to all these things. You chose all to learn these type of chokes and these weird things. That person did not.
Right. Yeah. My brother didn't choose to. Hey, he didn't go. Hey, Paul, choke me out, would you?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't ever.
Oh, see, I've had
mouth.
a few people do that.
I have too, but in this case, based on this article, I'm like, bro, get on the floor. I want to show you a couple things.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got some things.
I got some stuff. Things. Yeah.
It's cool.
It's like magic.
Magic that hurts you. It's fine.
You're not gonna like it, but I am, and your wife is gonna find it hilarious, and she did.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Oh, she loved it, especially when I showed her how to do it on him in a work. She's like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, and the other thing is, I think you might have been making this point was, if you've never thought about trying jiu-jitsu or MMA or any kind of stuff, most people still think they can fight.
Oh, everyone thinks they can fight.
There's like a
if it really came down to it, I could take care of myself.
I think Jiu Jitsu Times might have been too. They had like a faux article on men are 4,000% less effective than they think they are in a street fight. That's really really accurate.
Yes.
Yeah. So the first time, like when you think you can fight, like, you know, everybody's had the chest puffing out things, the road rage in the parking lot. Like, I'm going to fuck you up. And then, you know, you just don't get into a fight. Or if you ever have been in a fight, it was back in like middle school and you dominated. Yeah. So I fought an untrained person, blah, blah, blah. You have no idea what somebody could do to you with just a little bit more knowledge than you.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. Like if you took somebody of equal size and strength and athletic ability and give them one class, they're probably going to kick your ass. They're going to learn, else being equal.
Yeah. So,
and especially you give somebody 5 years.
Oh shit,
dude, 3 months.
3 months.
You're super fucked.
Once again, we can use Sarah down in Australia. Just because she gave us a time frame.
Yeah.
You know, she was like 6 months in, and she was the new person the whole time for that first 6 months, and then a new person finally came. She was at her point of like, man, I suck at this. I'm not learning anything. And then she beat the shit out of this person. 6 months. 6 months.
Yeah, that's not a lot of time.
That's not a lot of time. And
especially
that's all it took.
You're a mother. You got a job. You're probably going
she
2-3
has
times
other
a week.
Shit
maybe.
Going on.
Yeah. It is like a superpower. It really is.
It is.
So yeah, when you do your superpower on somebody that doesn't know what the hell is going on, they might get fussy. It's like your fight or flight kicks in, like your body just goes, I almost fucking died.
I think the alphas will take it. Like alpha personalities, like they have to be the big strong person.
Yeah. Well, like this
man, woman doesn't matter. The alpha, the person that thinks that, and like, I could push her around. Or I could push him around. That's no big deal. Well, guess what? No, you can't.
Yeah, I'm sure because it was this guy. I'm gonna speculate, right? I'm going to judge a little bit. I'm gonna guess he was early 20s. They haven't been dating a long time. They kind of got into one of those play fighting things, and when he realized that his girlfriend could beat the shit out of him, he was so emasculated that his ego just simply couldn't take it.
Yeah.
So, I almost get it. I'm so far removed from thinking that it's like hard for me to put myself in his shoes.
Yeah.
And even
we're trained. We train, so we understand that man, woman, child does not matter. You can all kick my ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so the first time I tried jiu-jitsu, I was like 28 or 29, close to 30 anyway. And my first real class, a woman kicked my ass, and I don't want to say it was emasculating. It was surprising because I thought I was a tough guy, and every other dude was, because I'm not huge. I was as big as I ever was, but I'm still not like a monster.
Yeah.
But it made sense that all the dudes kicked my ass. It made a lot less sense when I couldn't do anything with this little 120-pound girl that was about 5'4" or whatever, and she beat the shit out of me. But I didn't get butthurt. I got amazed. But again, I've trained before. I knew why I was there.
Well,
I
you grew up in Taekwondo and
Yeah.
Taekwondo too, so you had martial arts experience. So it's a little easier path for
exactly.
you. Path.
So bad journey. Do it. So yeah, even the first time I got my ass handed to me by a woman, it just wasn't a big deal. It was surprising, but I wasn't offended at all or upset.
No, my first role with a woman was Morgan.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Not well.
No.
Not well.
My role yesterday didn't go well either with her.
Yeah, no.
Weird, huh?
It's weird. Weird. Fuck.
Yeah, she's a skosh. By a skosh, I mean a hell of a lot better than me. So,
well, she just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
The distance just keeps growing between us. It's fine. She
It
won't roll
fine.
with me anymore.
Oh, rude.
Why? Because she doesn't want to kill.
Well, you're broke, so.
Well,
she
no,
just
and
feels
also
bad.
she's just she goes. There's just certain people I don't want to smash their face. I'm like, aw, that was as
so
nice as
sweet.
she's ever been to me. Doesn't want to smash my face.
Nice. All right. Hospital is a little more knowledge than you currently have. For some people, that's motivating. It makes us come back for a second class, then a third, and before you know it, hey, you do jiu-jitsu. For others, it's terrifying. It's not their thing, and they never come back. I think for a lot of people, it's like that. There's a huge attrition rate.
Sad but true.
I kind of blame jiu-jitsu schools on one hand, but on the other hand, I kind of get it because it's hard to cater to new people all the time, especially when the attrition rate is so high. It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't have a good answer for it.
Well, I've actually been thinking about that in a different aspect too. It's, trying to keep people there is just, it's amazing because you don't want to invest your time and your feelings or whatever you want to call it into someone when they first show up.
Yeah.
Because more than likely they're not going to keep coming.
I mean, I've done that a lot over the years. I mean, I've tried to help and show people stuff and just, you invest so much time.
You really do.
Then they're just gone. You're like, was it a waste? Because it's not because they're always going to have that with them. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's ever a real waste, but it's hard not to feel that way.
Yeah, it's hard. I think it's also part of the issue with jiu-jitsu growing and because people get intimidated and then give the fuck up, and it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
That's another show though.
That's another show. Not next week's either though.
No, we've done that show before too.
Yep. All right. When we look at situations like this, we view them through a distorted lens. Most people don't know what it's like to be choked, certainly not from a position that made them feel unable to escape. We go through it so often that being unable to breathe feels almost as normal as actually breathing. I'm going to disagree a little bit because...
that's a little... I think that's just over-exaggeration because I don't mind being... I can stand being choked, but fuck you, I'd rather be breathing.
Yeah. More used to it now, I suppose.
Yeah.
If you ever demonstrated a rear naked choke on someone, we do that to our cousins after Thanksgiving dinner, right? Right? Yeah. Funny story. I had my daughter do that to my cousin.
Yeah, you did.
At Thanksgiving dinner. And
he foamed up and shit.
Yeah, he went out. Like, I didn't realize he was going to not tap. Like, he was one of those, he's 25, big kid. And he just simply wasn't going to tap.
To a kid.
Yeah, and didn't think it was going to be a thing. Like, I am stronger than this little 9-year-old's arms. Turns out he wasn't.
Yeah, shocker.
And then, of course, I'm the asshole that is like,
told him
just watch. Well, so I was trying to get him to want to do jiu-jitsu because he goes, I like wrestling with my friends. I like doing this kind of stuff. It's fun. I'm like, you should try jiu-jitsu. And he was like, no, I don't really need that. I'm already beating up all my friends. I'm like, all right, suit yourself, but this is really cool. So when his dad asked...
Did you go, my daughter can beat you up?
No, not exactly. But his dad brought it up. And I'm like, hey, Caden, just, throw a rear naked choke on there just so we can see what, jiu-jitsu is from somebody small. He's like, yeah, try that shit on me kind of thing,
Yeah.
And, yeah, she did, and it didn't...
Hers is fucking legit.
Yeah, it didn't work out well for him. But still, I'm like, God damn it. Like, that just shouldn't have happened, right?
No, that should have happened.
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
In a I'm torn.
I'm not.
It's not your cousin.
Exactly. I have no connection to this story. It's funny all the way around to me.
Well, at any rate, so when he woke up, he was super cool about it. Like, got me. Go, whatever. Yeah. It was cool. But not everybody might be like that.
No.
Some people might get super pissed. So sometimes maybe don't show people what you can do. Like,
just tell them to come to class.
Yeah, tell them to come to class. It's easier that way rather than going, watch what I can do to you.
Then you can beat them up at reckless abandon.
Yeah.
Woo!
And this is coming from a guy that I want to choke everybody.
He really does.
Everybody. Like, I can't. It's hard to not.
He chokes people at the pool.
Yeah.
Like, we're at the pool. He's like, you want to see something cool? It's like, dude, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop choking people.
Yeah, we have like random friends over that just are never going to be into jiu-jitsu. I'm like, hey, can I show you something? I think you'll like it.
I think you won't like it. I mean, you'll like it. You'll like it. You'll totally like it. Let me try. So this is coming from a guy I'm the worst at this. I'm the worst at this. But yeah, maybe we, myself included, yes,
shouldn't do this to people.
No, it's a fun toy to play with.
Really,
I think others need to play.
Also, I can't even say that. I'm going to be a hypocrite.
Yeah, you will, just be because I know you're going to continue to do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
This is coming from the drunk dude that grabs people's feet as they walk by.
Yeah, don't give me.
It's funny. The more drunk Paul gets, the lower to the ground he becomes. Like he'll start on we'll be over at his house and he'll start on the nice high chairs, the bar stools, and then slowly he's on the couch. And then, next thing you know...
Try an X guard.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't do that position when you're sober.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing it when you're drunk?
Like, he's trying to heel hook me as I walk by to go get some more snacks. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
So you're like, bro, you can't heel hook anybody. Ever.
You're
sober.
Terrible at those.
Yeah. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself.
So, yeah. So, this is coming from... Yeah, he's never going to stop. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Never going to stop.
I'll keep reading the article then. And watch them freak out, though this is... a weird sensation the first time it happens to somebody. It's probably why there are so many accounts of school bullies running away crying when their victim fights back with the jiu-jitsu they've learned. Even if the bully isn't physically hurt, they're likely very confused and very scared.
Can I add something real quick?
You sure can.
Okay. So I've been thinking about this. Everyone says jiu-jitsu is the greatest bully protection there is. Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay.
However, it's not always going to work, depending on the people that are involved.
Go on.
So, I watched a video. It was school-age kids. Mm-hmm. And one knew jiu-jitsu. And he was the only one there that was pretty much on his side, from what I could recollect from the video.
Check.
And as soon as he did anything, he got hit by somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
multiple opponents is...
it's not a good thing.
It's like anti-jiu-jitsu.
Yes. It's multiple people punching in the face, anti-jiu-jitsu. Shocker, I know. But also, so that was one video.
Okay.
Number two, same kind of idea, but the kid was much smaller than said opponent. So the kid was... he knew jiu-jitsu. You could tell he had done enough to feel comfortable in his stance. Like, he literally stood like, oh, I know what I'm doing. It's a jiu-jitsu. Like, I know I might try to take him down. Well, when he tried to take him down, didn't work. The guy decked him so fucking hard. He was twice this dude's size.
Oh.
And I'm like, so I want to throw that out there for all the parents and things like that. Yes, this is a beautiful sport. There's not a better sport out there for keeping you out of bullying, keeping you away from being beat up. It's not a weapon. It's not something that you should have confidence in going, motherfucker's 3 times my size. I'm going to take him out. Just because he said something to me.
You ever see that fight where somebody clearly knows some jiu-jitsu? I'm not sure what belt he was.
Yeah.
But he got into a gas station argument with a monster and just wouldn't back down. He's just talking all this shit.
Yep.
And both of them weren't backing down. So this kid that probably, I'm going to guess half. So this guy was probably over 3.
Oh, yeah,
and this kid was
I've seen that
probably
video.
150.
Oh, yeah.
And he tries to take this man down, and he was having none of it.
No, the guy just spread,
it's kind of like pushed him down.
Yeah, he sprawled and pushed him down,
yeah.
And it was fucking done. Kid tried to get... It's not... It's a weapon, yeah. It's great, but it's not there for every... It's especially, Kroyler, a little bit different. Black belt, fucking Paul, yeah, that dude can probably roll with anybody they want. And manage just fine, beat the shit out of that person. But under that, you got to be careful. Like, your fight, let's go with Jamal as just a for instance. Mm-hmm. Imagine if you ran into a motherfucker like Jamal. Jamal will knock your head in before he even gets to his own jiu-jitsu.
I've often wondered, I'm pretty...
And I'm going to get so yelled at by people.
Well,
no, you're wrong.
Well, we don't know because it's one of those, everything depends. Everything depends on it's all the situation. But let's say if you get like an NFL lineman and me, Like, I'm 40 and broke, right?
Yeah.
But I'm the world's okayest grappler, if you will.
Like, yeah. That's a good. You needed that shirt.
Yeah, I needed the world's okayest grappler.
Okayest grappler.
Yeah. So I know some stuff. I've been in a cage fight. I get the ins and outs of fighting. Like, yeah, there's a lot of jiu-jitsu that'll make me look stupid. But I'm talking about a layman that's
you're going to make a
325-pound lineman, right?
Yeah.
What could I really, if I'm stuck in an elevator with this motherfucker, like, that's my best case scenario. Like, not a lot of place to go and I can grab on.
Yeah. That amount of strength and size, dude.
Oof.
And just reckless abandon. Like, he's not doing jiu-jitsu with you. He's not doing MMA with you. He's literally just trying to fucking kill you and try to punch the shit out, kick the shit out of you. Guess what?
He wants to take me by my ankles and smash me up against trees.
Yeah, literally wants to do that cartoon thing and just swing you from side to side, smashing your face on the ground.
I've had this argument with somebody. Matter of fact, this exact argument with another blue belt, and this is a couple of years ago, and he thought, he had the other side of the argument. He's like, no, I could handle myself against a lineman. I'm going, and then he was adamant. He's like, hey, here's what I can do. Blah, 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 and he gave me all his reasonings, and I'm going, look, you and I are pretty even. Like, we're back and forth, and I just... Maybe I have less confidence than I should, but I just don't see it.
I don't see it for me either. And you want to know what I'll use as a for instance on those is I watch any of our blue belts, any blue purples, when they have one of our big new people, like huge new people, and that new person gets on top. If they were on top and just trying to punch you, and you're sitting there trying to do whatever you want to do, guess what? One of those shots can fucking kill, just knock you the fuck out. So, because I was watching Adam roll with one of our new, like, overly steroided people, and
I wish I was overly steroided. I feel better.
Nah, you're super broken. and the guy was just pushing down on him, and I'm like, in a real fight, I'm guessing, just knowing Adam could take care of himself. I know Adam, he's fine. However, let's say Adam was just using his jiu-jitsu. I saw times where I'm like, right there, he could punch him square in the face. Right here, he could just bitch choke him.
I wonder if it's different if you know that. Like, if I go into a street fight, I know about the strikes, and I can deal with them accordingly. So, for instance, I was sparring with Trevor. Now, he's a cage fighter, and we just put the gloves on and stuff like that. So, in a jiu-jitsu match, I felt I significantly outmatched him.
I could handle him pretty well.
I could tell he had skill. He knew what he was doing. Yeah. Like, he could catch me in some certain things. I'm like, oh, really good job, Yeah. But when we put the gloves on and he started swinging, I could sort of keep him from tagging me. Yeah. But not all the time.
Yeah.
And when he did tag me, he was clearly being nice.
Yeah, because he had power. I've watched him as shit. He has power. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But he's also an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
So
he was a kickboxer, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to get I don't want to do it.
No.
But just get, like, who's that guy that was, he was not a power lifter, a strongman contest guy? Just a monster dude.
Oh, that was at our gym?
Yeah, he went there.
I don't know his name. Super nice dude.
Super nice.
Super nice dude, but he was there for like a fucking mountain.
He was there for a minute. So it'd be interesting to just put some gloves on and just come at me, bro.
And see how I can do it.
Because he's a layman that's stronger than anybody else you're ever going to meet. Like,
you can move a house.
Yeah, all my friends don't know anybody stronger than this guy.
No, he literally did strongest man contest and won, I do believe. Like, he was fucking one of the strongest in the Midwest.
Yeah, but he could, with the white belts, he could throw them around. The blue belts, it's like the blue belts could, like, negate what he was trying to do and make sure they could shut him down.
But they weren't.
Yeah, they weren't, like, just rolling through him.
No.
Like, you don't know shit. Watch this.
Strength and size.
Like, Chad could do it, but he's a freaking almost black belt. And Chad's kind of a monster.
But he would, even just using jiu-jitsu, Chad would kill him.
Yeah, so you got a few guys that, they're just, they're physical specimens, and their jiu-jitsu is far superior than ours.
So just I guess we way tangent. This is probably one of our worst ones.
Yeah, for sure.
But, yeah, that's all I'm going to say is it's not right all the time. Don't think it's a weapon that you can just pull out of a sheath and you're like, yep, I'm going to win.
Yeah. So you should sign up kids for jiu-jitsu and track.
Yeah.
Because
run as far as you
and
can.
And they should always take track first.
If they catch you, you got jiu-jitsu. Perfect.
That is a good 1-2 combination, I think. It's all-weather kind of plan.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Perfect.
Sorry about the tangent, everyone.
They love it, I'm sure. They're like, motherfucker, get back to the point. All right. Basically, it's easy to say, don't be a little bitch when you're a few classes past your own little bitch stage. Again, we not everybody's a little bitch.
No, because honestly, even before I started this, dude, my wife is a strong, for her size,
she's very athletic and strong. Yeah.
Athletic and strong, dude. She freaking choked me then. I've been like, nice. Yeah, that sucked for me.
As a general rule, I have only the percentage of people that act like this that don't, there's maybe 5 or 10% that act
No,
like
I think there's more than you think.
You think so?
I really do.
No.
There's a lot of guys that want to be. I'm just going on guys on this one, just because that's what the article is aimed towards. Guys want to be guys.
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck you.
I guess maybe I just don't notice it because I don't notice those kind of things.
Yeah, you don't notice a lot of
I'm
shit.
oblivious. It's fun. All right. So, what could have been done in the case of the BJJ girlfriend versus the untrained boyfriend to make the situation better for everyone involved?
Train the boyfriend.
Exactly. Did the girlfriend really do anything wrong? I don't think so.
No.
And what should someone do if they find themselves in the boyfriend's position? Say, good job, can you show me what you did? To start.
That was cool as hell.
Yeah, wow. My girlfriend's a badass.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky.
I'm going to go start a fight and sick her on them.
Exactly. Yeah, you could have went one of two ways. You chose the wrong way.
Yeah.
From a BJJ-based perspective, the girlfriend is in the clear because simply she respected the tap and didn't hurt her partner. From a human-to-human perspective, though, she could have done better. Consent is important for situations like this, especially when things escalate beyond what's normal. Just as you would hopefully have a chat with your partner before it gets into the weeds.
Oh, you just can't even get past it. It's in the weeds.
Oh, Jesus.
Read the
weeds. I'm going to get through it. Just as you would hopefully have a chat with your partner before kinking up your sex life.
Oh, Christ.
Even if leather and whips are normal for you.
That was loud for everyone. I apologize.
Jesus, the girlfriend should have brought the topic up with her partner before introducing actual submissions into the play wrestling. What do you mean by submissions? Concepts like...
Are we still talking about sex?
I don't know anymore. I'm so confused. Concepts like tapping out and not being able to breathe are normal for her, but not her boyfriend. Still confused on if she's still talking about kink or not.
I'm still lost.
You ever,
still S&M right now?
You ever notice that the explaining jiu-jitsu, like
it's virtually impossible?
Yeah, well, it's not only that, but what's guard? Well, spread your legs and let me get in between your legs, and then this is guard. Wrap your legs around me. Really? What's north south? And then you explain.
Oh, that's even worse.
You're explaining what you're doing. So if you have a significant other at home and you're trying to explain what you're doing to other people at the gym, men or women, it's like, you do what now? Because it all just sounds dirty.
It does. It kind of does. But just have them come watch class. They'll figure it out. Yeah. It's no longer dirty once you just see people dying.
Once you watch it, you're like, I get it. But when you're explaining it, you're like,
sounds
come
bad.
again?
It sounds bad.
Maybe I don't want to know. You might as well get the leather and whips, as this article person says.
Way to go, buddy.
That was great. That was a better analogy than mine.
Nope.
Nope.
Fail.
I think it was great. When we walk into the gym, we're immediately taught to tap out and respect the tap. The trust is established amongst ourselves and our teammates because it's part of that environment. But in this case, it clearly hadn't been between the boyfriend and girlfriend. Having a quick chat about this before actually applying the choke would have likely saved them a lot of grief. Now look, I 100% vehemently disagree because really, who the fuck is going to be like, before we wrestle...
Here's my waiver.
Yeah,
you need to
exactly.
sign said waiver because I've done jiu-jitsu. Fuck off.
Nothing she did was wrong.
No,
they were play fighting.
Nothing.
She got the best of him, and he got butthurt.
Yeah.
That's as simple as that.
Stop being butthurt.
I'm not sure how hard she cranked on it, but clearly she let go when he tapped.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. If she's been doing it 5 years, she was probably being nice.
And I'm going to go with
probably
he knew what to do.
Hard.
He knew to tap, right?
Yeah.
So he had some knowledge of what, because that's not my instinct. If I was being choked, I'm like, I know how to magically stop this.
Oh,
Tap, tap.
Funny story about that. Side tangent. Well, I say it's not really even a side tangent. My current boss,
yes,
great guy. I really like him. So he golfs with like tool vendors and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They go out and do their, it's out
schmoozing.
Out of my league,
schmoozing.
right? I don't do that stuff. I'm a button pushing steel slinger. Anyway, the guy that got me into jiu-jitsu is the tool vendor. So they're out golfing and they're all having some drinks. Well, another guy knows what Glenn knows. He's the guy that does jiu-jitsu, clearly.
Yeah.
And he tells my boss to, hey, go fuck with Glenn. So he does, picks like a play fight, right?
Yeah.
That's all they're doing. So Glenn gets him in a guillotine and squeezes. No big deal.
Yeah.
But Jay doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about tapping.
Yeah. Because why would you?
He's just getting murdered. And he's sitting and he's flailing and struggling, and he goes, he's killing me. Like he's telling me the story. He's like, he's killing me. And Glenn is telling the story. He goes, I got him in a good choke, and he's not tapping. So I'm thinking, maybe I don't have it in good enough. So I squeezed harder to sink it in more, more technique, because he's not tapping.
Yeah.
So he's still fighting back. And Jay is still thinking, why is he killing me?
Why is he trying to kill me?
So it was one of those, it escalated very quickly due to alcohol and a severe lack of understanding on both of their parts. One guy thought, why isn't he tapping? And the other guy didn't know about tapping. His goal is asking, why is he murdering me right now? So this is
pretty funny.
This I get. All right, so that probably shouldn't have happened. That was fucked. That was a fucked situation.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Yeah. So this young lady clearly knows what she's doing. She knows that he doesn't know or does.
Even if he knows enough to play wrestle with her, you know what I mean? And you guys were having fun, and you knew to tap when she got something, so you're aware of what's going on. Yeah. Stop being a little bitch.
I'm giving her 100% pass on all this. I really am. I think the issue is with him. He needs to fix that shit.
Yeah, his ego's too big.
He needs to fix his ego, bitch. And dude, bro, sign up. Figure this stuff out. Fix it.
Yes.
Fix fix you basically. And have her show you some things and stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun, dude.
It's fun as hell.
Yeah. All right. In that conversation about consent, the woman could have also shown her partner what a choke felt like, and maybe even shown him how to do it on her. I'm pretty sure that she already did. If she's anything like any other jiu-jitsu, it's like, hey, check this out. This is really cool. Even if she didn't, still not a big deal. The feeling would have been less alien to him, and the rush of emotions might have not been so strong. To be fair, the boyfriend seems like he had some underlying insecurities that need to be addressed, but that's a whole nother can of worm guards. Witty.
No. Right. Nice try.
I'm already mad now. I'm already mad at the article. Don't be on his side, even a little bit.
Yeah, don't. I guess he's trying to play devil's advocate. He failed.
Yeah,
but whatever.
I see what they're trying to do. I'm not really that mad at it. In cases like my boss, that makes a lot of sense. In cases like my cousin, makes a lot of sense. In cases like my brother, it makes a lot of sense. But this, no, you threw a fit over nothing, bro.
Yeah, because you knew what you were doing. You were playing around.
Yep.
And she got you.
Yep.
Who cares?
So I think it's a very good topic as a whole. I just think this is a bad case analogy. That's all.
It's not the best article.
Yeah.
But that's what we do.
How dare you? Gives us something to read.
Yeah, exactly. This gives us something to tear apart.
Right. If someone you know has been in the boyfriend's position of feeling helpless against a trained opponent, whether in a silly situation or a genuine moment of self-defense, they really only have two options. Make peace with the fact that they don't want to train and will continue to feel vulnerable in these situations, or start training. Neither option is wrong, and they both require different kinds of work. If they choose the latter, you can volunteer to go with them so they don't feel so alone in a strange environment. That's fair. You either gotta, we're never going to wrestle again and never talk about it and just move on, which, fine.
Yeah. I've never been much of a wrestler with my girlfriends or wives. Or wives. Wife?
Yeah, or wives. I've had wives.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Way to fail.
Yeah, right. But, so my wife doesn't do jiu-jitsu, and I will practice, some stuff on her that I know isn't going to hurt her.
Yeah.
But because she doesn't roll, everything hurts her.
Yeah.
Like everything. She's just she'll tap out. I'm like, but I'm not even doing it yet.
Yeah.
But because she's not used to anything.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that stuff in mind. Like a lot of people think, well, I have a significant other, so I have a built-in training partner. No, you don't. I
don't. And mine literally does jiu-jitsu. It's everything I do to her still hurts. Just everything. She's like, you're always hurting me. I'm like, I don't hurt anyone else.
It's like that sibling thing. Like my kids can just be savages with anybody else, but if they try a little bit with each other, everything
doesn't happen.
Yeah, crying and pain and it's weird with spouses and siblings. I guess
it is weird. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just don't roll with your significant other.
Just let it go.
That's the lesson we've learned. You don't do it ever.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, they can go to class and roll with other people.
Yeah,
perfect. Problem solving.
Even better.
Look at that. We're making the world better. All right. If someone you know has been in the boyfriend's position of feeling helpless against a trained opponent, I already read all that. As you venture forth out into the real world from inside the gym, keep in mind that, for better or worse, we're weird. That's very true.
Thanks.
Most people don't spend their time rolling around on the ground with a bunch of sweaty people for fun. If you want to spread the weirdness, by all means, try your best, but do it in a way that makes it as a positive experience for everyone involved. Yeah, basically what she said at the last point. Just know what you're trying to do, and if you don't know what you're doing, don't try stuff. If you just learned how to do a rear naked choke or a cross collar choke, don't be like, hey, brother, sister, wife, husband,
thingamadooger,
new person I met at the bar.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, just don't do it. Other than that, just don't be that guy that's like this guy in the article. That's awful. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't.
All right. But that was it. That wraps it up. You got any other thoughts on that?
No,
I got nothing.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. So, we got a email that's, we can't mention any names.
No names shall be mentioned, as far as you know.
Until the end, and then we'll give out his email address.
His name, email, picture.
Is that a problem?
Right now. No,
sorry, guys.
All right. Want me to read it?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Bellends. Haven't heard you use that one in a while. Well,
you're a fucking Bellend.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Well, we suck, and you're a Bellend. So, listening to this week's Wrist Lock episode and hearing about the overacting of Aikido, it reminded me of the days I trained in a British martial art called Spirit Combat. I love it already.
I hate it.
The local club is taught by my uncle, hence why I went, and he himself is a good self-defense martial artist and kickboxing instructor and teaches his own stuff, really. Since training BJJ, I've realized how ridiculous this all is, and still to this day have to stop myself from overselling training partners' techniques due to years of being an acting partner / Uki. Here is a link to a Facebook Live shared a few days ago of the Grandmaster and two of the other highest grades.
Grandmaster was in quotes.
Yeah, yes it was. Grades, they have training in yellow and yellow and black belts. I think it's meant to be gold, but definitely yellow. I think this will give you a giggle. It did. It was... Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It was...
So it's exactly what you think it is, people.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's hard to explain.
It's awesome. It's poor man's Aikido, maybe? You could?
Yeah. It's
You're like,
I'm trying to think of how to put it. Yeah, poor man's Aikido. It's like Aikido for people that watched Aikido and that's how they learned. You know what I mean?
They're like,
I've seen Steven Seagal movies, and now I'm going to teach what I saw on TV.
It was fucking terrible. And they had sweet pants. Did you see that part?
Oh, I did. It was a thing of beauty, really.
It was fucking terrible. It's done by...
It's still better to give credit where credit is.
It's better than what?
It's better than no touch knockouts.
No touch knockouts is fucking hilarious.
They were at least touching each other.
There's another video, everyone. Look that up. No touch knockouts.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of them. Just go to McDojo, too. They got a bunch of fucking great
My favorite
bullshit.
no touch knockout video was the news anchor that went there, and they're like, this is bullshit.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then they hit her in the face.
It was the woman, yeah.
Yeah. And she goes, you hit me in the face. And they're like, you didn't feel nothing?
Yeah,
like, you hit me in my face.
No, I felt you hit me in my face.
Yeah. God. Yeah, then the guy's justifying, well, maybe her big toe is pointing in the air because that will negate the knockout.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, okay.
Well, dude, oh, man, that's some funny shit.
Yeah, it was great.
Anonymous listener, let me know if I can post that shit. If I can just share the McDough show.
Yeah, let us know.
Because then I'm going to do it anyways, but I just want you to okay it.
We'll feel better if you say go ahead.
Yeah, you called me a bellend, so fuck off,
right?
Dickhead. How do you like that? There's the English version. The English version. That's the Americanized version. It sounds
so much more crude saying dickhead than bellend.
Bellend. You can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
Dickhead is right there.
Yeah, I can get away with calling my dad a bellend, but not a dickhead.
Oh, you should try it on Dave. See what he does.
Nah.
I wouldn't.
Still scared of my dad.
I'm scared of your dad. I know jiu-jitsu and I'm running away.
He can still kick my ass. It's cool.
No, it's not.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I've accepted it.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a badass. Love that guy. But yeah, I think that's most of what we got. I was going to listen to, read some of our reviews, but I lost them.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, whatever.
You could talk about the website that's almost up and running.
Yeah, dude. Nate. God dang it. He still hasn't told if this is Nate or Nathan.
Oh.
Well,
I like Nathan.
So do I. All right, Nathan. Nathan has been working on it, and it should be done. There's one jackass getting in the way. I don't know who that is. You. Oh, yeah, that's me. Because I forgot the sign-ons for fucking everything.
So it's funny because I don't get those notifications. I don't have notifications turned on my phone. So eventually I'll get this long correspondence that I'll read them like, this is really funny.
Kim, do you have this?
It's like, how does he deal with you, Kim?
I know, right? I'm like, well, he has a lot of patience.
Oh my God, he has to.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Saint among men.
He's wonderful. So, but once that's live, you guys got to check it out. So, it'll be grapplingdads.com. Yeah, it's fucking good. I think he has under like GD podcast where I was like, oh, that's a good one too.
Nice.
That's a little shorter. I liked it.
It is.
Yeah, it's good. So, but yeah, definitely we have that going. T-shirts are still up there. I actually have the design ready for the Jiu Jitsu. It's not karate.
Yeah,
I do have that ready. I actually got the weathered version that I wanted.
Nice.
So I should put that up. I think he sent me the right version, but I'll have to check. If not, I'll make him.
So one's coming soon.
Yes, it will be coming soon. I'm hoping to have more if we can,
Still don't know who bought the throw pillow.
Oh shit! Or the fucking notepad. Love you both.
Yeah, rock out,
dude. Someone fucking tell us who it was. You get a shirt for the freaking. I'm not kidding. You might be the wrong size,
right?
But
you're gonna get a belly shirt.
You're gonna
care.
Don't give a shit. It's free.
You can wrap it around the pillow.
I will pay for shipping for this. Who the hell bought a pillow? And if it's someone we know, then you just get punched in the throat. Like, I don't care if you're from.
It's probably Justin.
Oh, Justin would curl up with that
pillow,
shit.
Yeah,
that Adonis.
Yeah,
he's probably curling up with his baby. His pretty baby on the throw pillow. Start him off early on grappling.
I like it.
Oh, dude, we're terrible human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seriously, let me know who fucking bought that shit, because you are a fucking god.
Legend.
But I know it takes a while to get, so I'm guessing they haven't got it yet.
Right.
So I'm hoping they're waiting for a picture.
Yeah, because I think they got to make that shit too.
Oh yeah, right? All this shit they have to make. So it's not the quickest of deals.
Yeah, it'll be there in 2 to 1,600 business days.
Yeah. My bad.
We don't know.
No. And at some point we will get something that's a little more efficient where we have money to buy stuff and sell it to you. We're nowhere near that right now. No. Not even close.
We what you call a pole.
Yeah, we po. We have really nice houses and we're po.
We're house poor. Yeah, that's exactly what we are. House poor.
I'm swimming pool poor.
Where do you want to go? I can't.
I can't.
Literally
my
can't.
Backyard.
Yeah.
That's where I can go.
Yeah.
That's why I put a lot of cool shit in it. Yeah. I don't have much else.
No, I'm good.
I'm super pissed because we had a great review. The one from Australia finally fucking came through on the email.
Shit.
I don't know if it's only on the Australian, what do you call it, iTunes or what? But what the fuck?
Yeah, iTunes was weird. It dropped off all of our reviews and then they all came back.
Oh, they came. And yeah, it was way weird.
So odd.
Yeah, it pissed me off, really. I mean, I cried a little.
I laughed, I cried. I mostly cried.
Me and Paul danced together.
Yeah.
Crazy shit happened.
Weird.
So, but yeah, we had some great reviews. That was a good one. I'm super pissed. I'll find it for next show. And I'm going to share this McDojo. Oh, this is so good.
Are you watching it right now?
Yeah, I'm watching it again.
Jesus.
It's so good. Look at this.
That's adorable.
I want to say a name. Damn you.
Don't do it.
Damn you,
Don't
Anonymous.
do it.
Damn you, Anonymous. Because this would have been a better story with it.
Yeah, 100%. But they had to ruin it.
I love that he was part of it. And if there was a video of him overacting, it would have been great.
100%. All right.
But anyways, I think Paul's got to go to bed.
I'm done.
Yeah, we fucked that show up. Something fierce.
Yeah. Actually, you have to edit this one.
Yeah, I did. Fuck
First
me.
time in like over a year.
Yeah, over a year.
Nice.
Yeah, some asshole sitting right there the last time I had to do it.
Yep.
So, all right, everybody.
Bye.